I have mentioned some of the social works like the social organization study of larger mind by Charles Cooley, notes on Italian history by Antonio Gramsci, seven steps around annihilation of caste and untouchables, who are they, how they become untouchable by B.R. Ambedkar, the story of my experiment with truth by M.K. Gandhi. Now it is the a small biography of the author, that is Arundhati Roy. Now coming to the works, she published her first novel in 1997, that is the God of Small Things. She won the prestigious Man Booker Prize for this award, for this work. Except that she wrote many other non-fictional works like End of Imagination, Cost of Living, Doctor and the Saints. She published her second novel, that is The Ministry of Utmost Happiness, after 20 years in 2017. When she won the Man Booker Prize, she donated her full money for the human cause of this award. The chapter 2. The chapter 2, that deals with the socio-political perspective in her first novel, that is the God of Small Things. These are issues of family disintegration, marginalization of subalterns, women and children, hypocrisy of politics and religion, elements of women empowerment, female characters are stronger than male characters, ray of hope, visible through the struggle of marginalized people. The third chapter deals with her second novel, and the main issues of transgender, marginalization of subalterns, social loneliness, and there are few contemporary issues that have been covered here. Socio-political perspective in the Doctor and the Saints. I have mentioned here the caste, its definition and types, social marginalization of lower caste in various fields, famous social reformers like B.R. Ambedkar, Botha, Pandita Ramabai, and Jyotiba Phule, all have been mentioned in this research work. And further, I have made a comparison of Gandhi and Ambedkar and their perspective for the upliftment of the left or the lower sections of the society. Narrative technique. In this chapter, I have defined the narrative technique and parts of the narrative technique, and I have covered the separate narrative techniques in each work, like the God of Small Things, the Ministry of Utmost Happiness, and for the third work, that is for that the styles I have mentioned, because the style is used in the non-fictional work. And the last chapter, that is conclusions and findings. I have covered the major findings of each of the work, and then I covered the usefulness and relevance of the present research for the society and suggestions for the future researchers. Now coming to the relevance of research for the society, I have covered a few points here. Like the first point that I would like to mention is the research is trying to sensitize the society against the social evils of discrimination against the marginalized classes like the Dalits, women, or transgender, and to sensitize the people for the rights of the transgender, and to sensitize the authorities about the poor conditions of converted Dalits like the Parvan Christian, that is Vilitha in the God of Small Things, because they were not getting other facilities of the government after the conversion. To spread awareness about the contributions of famous saints like Ambedkar, Periyar, Jyotiba Phule, etc., and healing touch is required to bring the misguided youth into the mainstream to control the problems of terrorism and Naxalism. Prime Minister A.B. Vajpayee, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, used the word Kashmiriyat to touch the heart of the Kashmiri people, and they were very much impressed by his ideas. And the last is to deal complex family matters peacefully to avoid situations like in the case of Ammu. That's all from my side. If you have any question, you can ask.
Clear and very systematic presentation
कैसे हैं डॉक्टर साहब?
also congratulate Dr. Anil Sironi ji for guiding and supervising in such a nice manner and such a good manner. PPT was clear, but still because it is a Viva was
Yes.
and even then some questions arise in the mind when you read the thesis and all.
हाँ अभी यही आपका
My first
कुछ
question.
ही समय हुआ मुझे क्या पता आप कहाँ हो मेरे भाई हो गई पीएचडी अवार्ड
Well, when I saw the first slide, you have written in it that it is a study of Arundhati Roy as an author and as a human being. So can you please throw light upon what you have studied Arundhati Roy as a human being?
Yeah. When I went through her works and when I went through the various newspaper and media, social medias to find out the works of Arundhati Roy, I found that she is always there with the poor or the people who are from the lower strata of the society to fight their cases against the government, because so many times we can see that so many people are being removed from various places because like the some dam is being constructed and the whole village has to move out from there. And we can see into the villages of Chhattisgarh, where we can see that the industrialists, what they used to do, they are trying to snatch away the natural resources, and they are doing this by removing the tribal people from there. And I can see that so many times she is standing there against the government, against the oppressor, to fight their case.
Can you revise the slides one by one?
Yes.
From the very beginning?